welcome back to Non-Toxic 2020. Slider and I are here today because we want to talk to you about something super important, and that is picking non-toxic houseplants to keep your fur babies safe. I wanted to make this quick video today because I know that a lot of people are obsessed with houseplants, myself included. I probably have at least 20 houseplants in my tiny little apartment right now, but a lot of people don't understand which houseplants can be toxic to our furry friends. So I just, like I said, wanted to make a quick video to help point out the ones that you should avoid and maybe give you some safer alternatives. The first plant, I don't have one to show you, is ivy. I'll put a picture here for you to check it out. Ivy is really desired because it creeps and it crawls and it gets really long and beautiful, and the leaves are like star shapes. It's a really pretty plant, but it's one of the plants that pets are attracted to. A lot of the times cats will nibble on those star-shaped leaves, and those leaves are toxic to them. It creates nausea, vomiting, diarrhea from your pets. So just really make sure that you keep your ivy out of reach. Another one that's very similar to ivy, and I do have this plant because I really am attracted to its visual appeal, is the golden pathos. The golden pathos is similar to the ivy, that it creeps and it crawls and it gets long and it's beautiful, but it's also similar because it creates tummy problems, vomiting, pooping, and my Slider girl, my cat, she's a plant nibbler, so I really have to be safe with my pathos. I always make sure that they are hanging or that they're in a location where she can't get to, because I really don't want to bring any toxic plants in, something that's going to cause her to get sick. So truthfully, these are toxic plants. If you want to go with a non-toxic home, if you're worried that your pet is going to be a nibbler or you cannot keep them away or out of your garden, out of your plants, don't get these. Don't get ivy, okay? But I'm super excited because I just went to a local nursery here in town. I picked up 2 brand new houseplants that are both non-toxic to pets. So I want to show those to you, and hopefully they could be other alternatives that you'd be down to bring into your home. All right, so here are my 2 new babies. This right here is a bromeliad, a vresia. This one's really awesome because it's related to the pineapple family, so you don't have to water it too much. You kind of just fill in here with water, it puddles up, and then you get to forget about it. So if you're like me who loves to forget about their plants, this might be the perfect plant for you. It also blooms this really cool bloom right here. I picked this one because I just was obsessed with these colors. At the nursery I was at, they had blooms that were pink, that were purple, that were red. So you can get any color that you want. They're all considered to be non-toxic. And then this guy will fall off eventually, and you keep it going, keep the moisture up, and eventually it will sprout out a new one. So it's really cool. It's very similar to an orchid, how an orchid is, where it dies off and then it grows back out. So I am super excited to keep working with this one, and hopefully I can get it to bloom again. I don't really get too much luck with orchids, so we'll see how this goes. The other new plant that I got that I'm super stoked to show you is this beautiful baby right here. This is a calathea, and the calathea has a bunch of different types of calathea. You can get ones that have like stripy leaves. These ones have like kind of like a ruffly leaf, which I was attracted to, but the absolute best part is that it is velvety. I don't know if you can see up close, but this leaf is beautiful. It's fuzzy, it's green on one side and purple on the other. So I was really drawn to this one because I'm a texture person. I like everything fuzzy. I have a bajillion and 2 fuzzy blankets, a million fuzzy jackets. So fuzzy plants, sign me up, okay? And on top of that, it is a non-toxic fuzzy plant, so I don't have to worry about Slider chewing on this and then pooping everywhere. So that's honestly hands down the best thing in the world. The last thing that I want to show you guys before I wrap up this video are succulents. Succulents are the craze right now. Everyone loves to go to the farmer's market and come home with succulents. But there are a ton of succulents that, again, are toxic to pets. They're going to create nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Because I don't have a million succulents to show you, I'm going to try and pop up some pictures here in the video so that way you can get a visual of which plants you want to avoid and which ones you might want to bring home with you. So as you can see, I myself have a whole mix of different succulents, and a lot of the times you don't get to decide which succulents you get because they come in a pre-picked pot and a bunch of different ones are blended together. But if you're like me and you want to start buying non-toxic plants to make sure your fuzzy friends are safe, I would recommend going to a nursery or shopping local, going to a farmer's market, finding people that have succulents and stealing their clippings, which is exactly what I do. My grandpa is the world's best grandpa. His entire backyard is just booming with succulents, cactuses, plants, flowers. It's just honestly the most stunning backyard I've ever seen, and he's the coolest grandpa. He'll go through, he'll trim them off, put his little clippings in a little basket, and bada bing, bada boom, I get to come home with his clippings and make my own arrangements. So I'm super blessed. If you know people who have succulents, that's the way to go. You can go. So here are the succulents that you should keep an eye out for. These are non-toxic succulents, the prettiest ones, the most common ones that you should bring home. And that is the zebra plant succulent. That is this guy. He's got really cool white zigzaggy marks on it, and I love it. I myself have a zebra plant. It's in my classroom. I've had at least 5 students ask me if it's poisonous because it has this really crazy, jagged, exotic look, but no, it's not poisonous. It's actually non-toxic, so that's a huge bonus. Another really common succulent that you can get that's safe for your pets is Christmas cactus. Not all cactus is non-toxic, but Christmas cactus claims to be safe. So there you go. You can also try out burro's tail, also known as donkey's tail, which I think is one of the cutest succulents ever. It's like cute and chunky, and its little leafy pods are just the cutest. I wish I could squeeze them, but don't squeeze them. That will hurt. Now, some of the succulents that you should avoid because they are toxic are the snake plant. The snake plant is, in my opinion, a dude plant. This is the most common plant you can buy that you could just pour water in it once in a while, neglect it, and it's still gonna grow. I feel like guys always have this in their house, but it's toxic. If your dog chews on it, it'll get sick, it'll poop everywhere, so don't get the snake plant. Another one is jade. I myself have a jade. Jade is really common, it's really beautiful, but just make sure it's out of reach. It's outside, it's somewhere where they can't get a hold of it because jade is a no-no. Another plant that I see all the time and everywhere is aloe vera. You can buy aloe vera plants literally anywhere, even Walmart. I swear Target has little seed pods. You can grow your own aloe vera. Don't do it. It's a waste of your time, it's a waste of your money, and it can make your pets sick. So stay away from aloe vera. The final one that I want to talk about because I see it everywhere is philodendrons. Philodendrons are beautiful. In my opinion, probably one of my favorite plants because it looks like it's from Hawaii or something super tropical, but the philodendrons are really bad for your pets, so make sure that you stay away from all different types of philodendrons, especially the fiddly philodendron. Those are the most known. That's when I was researching was what was popping up like crazy, so stay away from the fiddly philodendron. Thanks for watching my video, guys. I really hope it was informational. I hope it inspired you to maybe go out and buy your own houseplant, especially a non-toxic houseplant. Please give me a follow, like, subscribe at NonToxic 2020. Shoot me a comment if you did get your own plant. I'm super excited to hear. Bye. Hey. Yeah.